Hi, hi! Welcome back to another day with death. Let's see. We should check on this plant. Oh, water that. Your little sprout has grown some leaves. It's getting bigger. You can't help but feel proud as you give it a big drink of water. Check on Yolo. Yolo is rolling around on your bed, enjoying the last traces of sunlight. She looks a little tired after the walk you took together earlier. You happened to stumble upon a new dog park nearby and spent the afternoon playing fetch. It was a great time for both of you. I'll play with Yolo. You pull out one of Yolo's favorites, 3 metal cups and a handful of dog treats. She instantly recognizes the game you're about to play and sits on the floor, waiting for it to begin. You place the treats under one cup, then shuffle them around slowly. Yolo's eyes follow the cup the entire time. She is very good at this game and correctly identifies the cup with the treats under it. She munches them happily and you prepare for another round. We're gonna check on Little Reaper. This is new. Oh, this goes directly to the Patreon if you want to support the developer. That's nice. I didn't know that was there before. They must have added that like some time ago for the Patreon. But yeah, if you guys want to become a member to their Patreon, it's right there in the right hand corner. Mortal, do not call upon me this day. Adhere to my words, else a curse shall befall you. What? Hello? Baby girl? Turn it off and on again? I literally told you not to bother me. Is it fixed? Nope. I know it says message not sent, but can you read this anyway, Grim? You're cute. You are ridiculously incapable of following simple instructions. Fine, I will fix this problem. Oh, we got a warning. Oh no. System malfunction. It's a forced restart. Gotta reboot. The screen of your computer goes dark. No matter how many times you press the on button, it won't turn back on. Frustrated, you contemplate once again throwing your laptop out the window, then decide against it. Who can afford a new laptop in this day and age? You're waiting there like this for 25 minutes when a ding from your computer gets your attention. Slowly it boots back up, but you're not greeted by your desktop. Instead, you see a call already connected. Why are you incapable of listening? I swear you don't listen purposefully. Well, yes. Nor following a single simple instruction. Why is your camera off? And what did you do to my computer? It is none of your business. You are not meant to admit to it. What am I supposed to do with you? I see. I very clearly said for you not to call upon me. Well, technically I didn't. I only messaged you, and they didn't even send. Finally decided to block me? Ha, you cannot escape me that easily. I obviously meant do not disturb me. Do not call me, do not message me, yet you could not seem to understand something so simple. So I simply disabled the functions. Even that didn't deter you. Okay, but why? Is everything alright? Are you okay? It is nothing to worry about. You can tell me if there's a problem. What makes you think there is a problem? Maybe I simply wanted a day of peace and quiet, two things you're notoriously bad at. You say that and yet you called me anyway. So it makes me think something happened. It seems your skills of deduction are adequate, at least. So, what's wrong? I do not wish to discuss the matter. Somehow I missed your face, you know. How about turning your camera on? Grem? No, I would prefer not to. It isn't a good idea at the present moment. What's that supposed to mean? Are you hurt? I suppose you could say that. Grim? Stop yelling. My mind just needs to stabilize itself, so to speak. Your mind? Yes, is there something wrong with your hearing today? Or perhaps there's a parrot in the call with us. Are you sure you're okay? I simply need to replenish my energy. You wouldn't understand. That I can understand. You should have a nap. It would only help partially. I just need to rebalance. It's nothing personal, sorry. You're making me worry more. I just need some time, which is why I told you to leave me alone today. It's kind of hard to leave you alone, Grim. To rebalance? Yes, my soul has been spent too heavily today. What does that even mean? Let us resume via text. Okay. This will work better. You are simply too bright. Too bright? Like sunlight. Blindingly so. I can't decide if you mean that as a compliment or an insult. Honestly, how can someone's aura be so intense, and yet be so not? I am unsure. You are an enigma to me. You say a lot of crazy things, but you're being extra strange today. What do you mean by my aura? You wouldn't understand. After all, your eyes cannot see what mine see. Your aura, your soul, is like a mirage. Right? It's beyond odd. Most living creatures have an aura of solid color. Most? Most, yes. Some with a stronger connection to the beyond may have an aura with multiple colors, but the coloring is still solid, always. Oh. I still don't understand. Do you have an eye condition? What? No, you're not paying attention properly. Just listen. Your aura, since we first spoke, I've been studying it. It does not resemble a living being's aura at all. This feels like the lead-in to a scam. What? What kind of scam would this be? Your
soul is corrupted, but I have the miracle cure.
And all it will cost you is $59.99 plus taxes. To be honest, that seems like a decent price for fixing a corrupted soul. I would easily pay double for something so dire. You are a scam artist's favorite kind of person. That sounds like a compliment. It is not. Anyway, what is my soul like then? Like sunlight shining through a fog. But when I look closer, it's like a mirage. Like it's there, but it's not. The colors are strong, yet empty. That seems like a contradiction to me. And that is why it is like a mirage. It does not make sense. Have you been cursed? Or maybe made a blood promise then broke it? Yes, I was cursed after breaking a blood promise 6 moons ago. This is crucial information. Why would you withhold this? The curse will not allow me to say. If I speak the details, it will drain my life force away forever. That would make sense. And would explain some of the symptoms. And not only that, my blood now bleeds black, as dark as the night sky. Are you fooling around right now? Obviously. Seriously, Grim? Blood promises, curses. Have you gone insane? Sorry, even more insane? What am I supposed to do for you to understand? If you start making sense, then I'll understand. I have an idea. You know what? After this whole weird conversation, I don't know if I like the thought of you having an idea. You still do not believe my words. I can try. I suppose it will have to do. So what is this idea of yours then? I'm going to channel some of my life force into you. Brilliant. Oh, how I've always dreamed of just that. Then maybe you will take me seriously. As a Reaper, it will pose no challenge to me, in theory. How exactly does one channel life force? And what exactly does that mean? Am I one of those prank shows? The camera crew will jump out any second now, right? They'll be like, haha, you fell for it. You will look into my eyes and I will form a connection between us. Cool, cool. Not a prank then? No, not a prank then. Why would I waste my time like that? Right, I see. The eyes can be seen as a gateway to one's soul, and it is necessary to form the bridge between us. A bridge, of course. Can it be a pretty bridge? If that makes you happy, sure, it's a pretty bridge. Yes, this should work. Once a connection is formed, I will transfer a part of my conscious to you. Brilliant. Just brilliant. This is so totally normal. It is not an ability many have, so normal it is not. Will it hurt? If you resist, it will. The connection will become unstable, and your mind will fight me like the body would fight an infection. But know that I am stronger, so it is likely your mind would fracture if it were to resist against me. That's not good at all. Fracture? What does that mean? Fracture. Your mind would fall apart. You will lose the ability to understand life. Essentially, you will lose yourself. I wouldn't be me anymore? No. You would be a husk, an empty shell of yourself. Typically a perfect vessel for a demon to inhabit. And they really are a hassle to deal with, so let's not do that, yeah? So this is a consensual possession, huh? And if I change my mind... Boom, demon time. When you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm doing something forbidden. Possession sounds pretty forbidden, not gonna lie. It doesn't really fall under the classification of possession unless I forcibly take control of your body. So you aren't breaking any underworld rules or anything, then? You naughty boy. How many rules are you about to break? Does it matter? Also, when you call me a naughty boy, it gives me a strange feeling. I am unsure if it is a good one or not. Anyway, shall we begin? I guess so. Well, I love talking to a blank screen. I suppose it is needed. Fine, whatever. Happy now? You don't look very hurt. What? You said... It is not something visible to the eye, nor is it anything for you to think heavily on, so no need to bring it up. Can't you just tell me? I don't like thinking you're hurt and not understanding how. It is simply my mind. Your mind? Should this mind connection join anything not wait then? You know, until you've recovered? Won't it make it worse? I suppose it would be the sensible thing to do. but it is nothing I haven't dealt with before. Let's go ahead with it. Is this not dangerous for your health? As long as I don't delve into your mind too deep, it will be fine. Well, if you say so. Okay, so I just look at you? Just... yes. Don't look away until the connection is formed. How I know when it's formed? You will feel it, and I shall tell you, of course. What about that resistance? Once I've connected to you, my conscious will merge with yours. You should feel me around you, just don't try to push me away. If you try to force me out, it will cause an imbalance in our connection. You aren't going to make me do weird things, right? Don't be ridiculous, this isn't some party trick. You want me to prove I'm serious, and I want answers. This is mutually beneficial. So once you're in, you're going to do what exactly? Look for said answers. How? Nine Hills, you ask so many questions. I'm about to hypothetically let you into my mind. Of course I'm going to have questions. I almost sound like I really believe you. Maybe I'm the real crazy one. I'm going to examine your aura, feel it, smell it. Smell it? He's gonna smell it. He's gonna put his nose up all over it. That almost sounds gross. And maybe it will give me answers on what is stopping me from completing this godforsaken task. Wait a second. Seeing as you keep mentioning that you want to, you know, kill me, how do I know this isn't a trick? I suppose that's a fair comment. I will do nothing to harm you, you can trust me. Trust the guy wanting to take my soul, right? I cannot lie, I will not touch a single hair on your head. Fine, I believe you. Well, are you prepared? I trust you with my soul, Grim. That's a lot of trust. Well, you have the professional experience with souls, huh? You're probably one of the most trustworthy people to look after a soul. Or something, I don't know. Stay still and prepare yourself. Nearly there. Grim. Shh, don't break my concentration. Are you sure this is... Stop wiggling, you will cause irreparable damage and it will be your fault entirely. I will not feel sorry for you. Just keep your eyes on me. Okay. I am. I'm staring. There you are. Ah! Something feels strange. The connection is stable, which is lucky. By the way, because of all of your wiggling. You were serious about the whole possession thing. I think I'm going to faint. How is this possible? This isn't a trick, is it? I mean, I can't even think of a way you would trick me. There's no tricks. You and I are now linked. Even you can tell that. Would a regular mortal be able to do that? Wait a second. I never claimed you were normal. That much was obvious. Even you could tell how extraordinary I am. That makes sense. You're good at making compliments out of things that aren't compliments. Thank you. By the way, it feels cold. You feel cold. What? I'm cold? That's you, right? That cold feeling? I'm surprised you can feel that. Our connection is stable, sure, but... You really were serious this whole time. You're actually the Grim Reaper. I told you, now you look somewhat foolish, don't you? Nothing new there. Yes. As I have been telling you this entire time, I am always truthful. It seems that you'll finally start to believe me. How could that be possible? That is a question bigger than you or I. It simply is. Anyway, do you feel that? The connection? I feel it like a pull. Good. Is this where you start doing questionable things with my body? That depends what kind of questionable things you mean. Sort through your soul? Sure, I'll do that. If you mean other things, that is something I would do only with permission. Anyway, no, I won't be doing that. I am a Grim Reaper, you are immortal. That would be way, way outside of my job description. So far out, I would likely be fired. I wouldn't mind. I don't think I'll ever understand you. You flirt with death for your own amusement. Actually, I flirt because I kind of like you. Souls! We were talking about souls! Nine Hills, I think this connection is getting to me already. Suddenly, it's far too hot in here. Grim. Yes? What if I mind? You'll be fine. The bridge between us is quite stable. It seems you and I are quite suited to each other. I wouldn't do this with anyone other than you. Of course not. This duty belongs to me alone. Even if it became someone else's duty. I trust you. You truly do worry me. You shouldn't trust random people from the internet. Least of all, ones that seek your death. Well, yeah. Still. Even before this connection thing, I felt like you and I have an innate bond, as weird as that sounds. Yes, well, I somewhat felt it too. It is a connection between the living and the dead, perhaps. But for now, we can put aside thought of hunted and hunter and just be two people bound together for a possession-based investigation. That's very specific. Anyway, how do we do this? Picture our connection a bridge. It's just a little bridge, small thing. Very impressive. Congratulations. One side is yours and the other side is mine. I am simply going to walk across the bridge with part of my conscience. What do I do? When I tell you to, you simply close your eyes, but hold tight to the handles, okay? That is the pull of my mind. Okay, I can do that. I'll hold on tight. Good. Make sure you do. I don't want to deal with the consequence of any unfortunate accidents. Though as you said, it would make my job a little easier. Phew. I'm going to begin crossing. Take a deep breath and remain calm. I'm cheering for you, baby girl. You're already distracting me. This is honestly the stupidest idea I've ever had. Also, what is with the baby girl thing? How am I baby girl? You give off male wife vibes, sorry. Male wife? Again and again, you use these words that don't make sense to me. It's a compliment. Fine, then I'll be the greatest male wife in all of history. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. Close your eyes. Okay. When I've made it across, you can open them again. He's walking. Huh? That doesn't make sense. Interesting. Grim? Maybe this is a bad idea. What if I accidentally... Mortal, calm down. Stop worrying as much. As long as you stay calm, then nothing will go wrong. I think something's wrong. This doesn't feel right, Barry. I don't know if I can do this. I can feel that pull, but it scares me. Stop it immediately. If you do this, then everything will be lost. Everything. But what if you're tricking me after all? What if I'm just letting myself be led into a trap? Listen to me. Hear my words clearly. I am not your enemy. I have never been your enemy. I do not lie. You can trust me. I will do nothing to harm you with this. I'm trying. If this is supposed to be trying, I wouldn't want to see what the opposite of that is to you. If you want to die, congratulations. You're well on your way. No, I don't want to die. Then calm yourself. Picture my hand reaching out to you. Your hand. Grab it. I've got it. Mortal, you nearly... Ugh. Do not let go until I tell you to. My bad. I've got you. I'm across. Open your eyes, mortal. How do you feel? It's strange. That is normal. Now let's take a look at that aura of yours up close. Ah. What is it? How could that... Wait a second. I can hear you in my head. Yes. I should have mentioned that this connection has benefits and drawbacks. It is not permanent. Damn, I can think of a lot of situations that this would be fun in. And those situations would be... If you want this conversation to stay PG, I can't say. Your mind is in the gutter once again. Mortals truly can be filthy. Yes, I imagine for certain acts it would be quite enjoyable for both parties. Have you ever heard anyone talk about that? I have not. Perhaps for science we could try it out one day. Like... Keep it in mind for next time, huh? How can you be so forward? I just know what I want? Anyway. So can you see my aura? I can see it, yes. Mind you, I could see it before too. Now I can feel it, I suppose. It feels... sparse. Not exactly what I want a pretty man to call me, but okay. I said your aura was sparse, not you. And pretty? Come on. I'm sure you could think of a better descriptive word for me. Anyway. It's not necessarily bad, but it's unusual. I can't say I know what it means. Hey, why are you pulling that kinda ugly face? What, ugly? I'm far from ugly. Fine, but what's with the face? It's bright. You're bright. I've told you this already. Pay more attention. What's wrong with bright things anyway? Like, does it actually hurt you? What? No. It just... I'm just a little sensitive, okay? It hurts my eyes to look too closely, that's all. Be careful not to damage your eyes then. Don't look too close, alright? Fantastic advice, except I must look closely if I am to work out what exactly is wrong with you. But it hurts you. That makes me feel kind of bad. I'll deal with it. So, are souls supposed to be that bright? What? I didn't mean... I meant my eyes. My eyes! Sometimes souls can shine or glow like yours. It's rare, but not unheard of. But, yours doesn't look the same nor feel the same as anyone else's. Maybe you should try smelling it. You did say you were going to do that, right? It has no scent. Phew, I was worried it would smell like the eggs I ate last night. Yeah. We can both be thankful that was not the case. What the lack of smell tells us is that you are indeed not cursed, which is good, but it still doesn't explain anything. Close your eyes again, it helps me to concentrate. Okay. What the? What is it now? Hello? Open. So... in all of my years, I've never seen anything like this before. What is it? It's... you? Me? Close your eyes again. What? No, start explaining. Just do as you're told. So bossy. You don't mind. I do kind of enjoy it, alright. There is no one better on your plane or mine than I. I am everything people should strive to be. Steve at it again. I am the best of the best. That's kind of out of nowhere. It is an undisputable fact, yet I can't make any sense of this. Maybe you're not the best of the best then. Nonsense, that is not an option. If anything, this is a problem with you, not me. Wow. Your aura, it pulses and ebbs. Pulses? When you close your eyes, yes, it pulses. Open them again for me. And now? Now it ripples. The colors flow like oil on water. Maybe it's like a shield. Is there something you need protection from? Well, you? I won't harm you. I've told you such. Yeah, you won't harm me this time. But you're still after my soul, right? Correct? But not today. I am still not at my full strength. And I believe you for now. So no answers? You can't rush perfection. No, but I can rush you. I will look into it more later. There must be something mentioned in a tomb somewhere. Pulsating R's, and then there's your other issue. Other issue? Until I understand what's going on, especially don't ask questions. I know, that will be difficult for you. Out of all the mortals in existence, you must be the one who asks the most questions. Why can't I ask questions? Would you look at that? Another question. Ha! Knowledge is dangerous, especially if it is wrong. So you'll tell me once you know more. Perhaps, maybe if you behave, or beg. Pretty please? What the? Why are you talking like that? Like what? That voice! Pretty please, stop it. Pretty. Please. I am going to ignore your existence entirely now. You're no fun, Grim. I think it's time for me to go. Time is ticking. Now? So suddenly? I need rest and I need answers. The answers will be coming first. Take care of yourself, okay? But thank you, I appreciate it. Get some rest, please. My well-being comes second to my responsibility. The responsibility of being the Grim Reaper? That is correct. I still can't believe it. I feel like I should be worried for my soul, but you're not very threatening. I can be plenty threatening when I want to be. You just haven't seen that side of me yet. Then show it to me. Not today. Then I don't believe you. Mortal, I do not lie. So you've said. I'm hanging up now. Try not to miss gazing into my eyes too much. You told me I had to. Indeed, but you stared long after you needed to. You're always staring at me, aren't you? He caught us. You told me to focus on... Okay, and what if I said yes? Heh, I got you wrapped around my finger, little mortal. And what if I said I didn't mind that? I would say that you're making a mistake, obviously. The only place I will lead you to is your doom. Remember that. If anything, I'd say I have you wrapped around my finger. And how did you come to that conclusion? You're like a little puppy that I'm leading around by the collar. So you wish to collar me? Understandable. I will look fantastic in a collar. I bet you would. I'm leaving now. Try not to get up to too much trouble when I'm gone. Night night, Mr. Grim Reaper. You could at least try to sound a little scared. By the way, I am assuming I can't tell people about you. Absolutely not. If I find out you have told others of this, there will be hell to pay. Like anyone at all? Do you really have a death wish? Maybe I just like pushing your buttons. You are truly infuriating. Thank you. By the way, I can't believe you changed your PFP to that. You and your edgy teenager-like ass. I do not see what is funny about it. I do not want to be contacted. A solid black picture seemed to convey that. It definitely did, Lamau. I feel you're being sarcastic, but I will allow it this once. Anyway, tomorrow we will talk about what happened. What nearly happened, that is. You could have died. Okay. Would have made life easier for you, though. Go rest. You may not feel it, but your mind will need it after what happened. Nice to know you care. Or don't, and suffer for it later. Your choice. I don't care either way. Such heartwarming support, thank you. I suppose I'll take it to heart this one time. I will take it eventually. My heart? Eh? Your heart, your soul, you entirely. That's a bold claim. No other shall have you. Good night, sunshine. Today was a very strange day for you. As it turns out, the Grim Reaper is real. Real and video calling you like it's nothing. You spend the majority of the day at work, unable to be productive. How could you be under such a revelation? As you get back to your apartment, you're feeling a little pent up with energy, and you decided to take the steps rather than the elevator. Just as you reach your floor, you hear a loud bang. A few people come out from their apartments to find out what happened. You later learn that the elevator had a malfunctioning cable and it snapped, plummeting multiple floors down. Suddenly, you're very glad to have walked. He's still trying to get us killed, and it's not working out. I'm gonna save over the save. I'm gonna save that, yes. And I'll see you guys on the next date with Death. Y'all take care. Bye.